Welcome everyone to another, Q&A here at Jaws Podiatry. I'm not sure if it's good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. That's the nice thing about this platform. We definitely interact with people not only from all walks of life, but from all over the world. So I know that we have a Gloria from Australia who has been extremely involved in our YouTube channel. I know with certainty, and she has asked a question, and I think that it's a very good question. She's got, I think, an interesting scenario out in Aussie land, right? So the question goes as follows, clear as crystal answer. Okay, my husband has parrot beak toenails on both his big toes, and they keep on getting infected. He's diabetic and doesn't have a lot of feeling in his feet. Podiatrists in Australia don't remove nails, just cut and file basically. My husband has been on a waiting list for close to 2 years to see an orthopedic surgeon. Our GP, general practitioner, doesn't want to remove the nails because he feels my husband would need an ankle block. Could you maybe have an explanation for the reason? I have watched quite a few videos on nails being removed from diabetic patients and have never seen the need for this procedure. The podiatrist my husband sees has to keep cutting out the ingrown nail, and sometimes when she starts cutting out, comes the pus, and then he is back on antibiotics. It's a vicious cycle. Thanks for your answer in advance. Gloria, number one, thank you for following us. I'll start off by saying my heart goes out to you and your husband. Clearly, there are different scopes of practices all throughout the world, in different countries, in different states, even here in the United States of America. It really is a shame to hear a story as such, simply because I have seen many of these ingrown toenails, right, paronychias, that aren't treated on a timely fashion, can easily lead to other major complications such as bone infection, especially when you have these chronic cases where it's sort of the on and off scenario. In respect to if I have an explanation for the reason that the general practitioner doesn't feel comfortable and would need an ankle block, there are several reasons that do come to mind. I guess every case is different, right? Talking out loud, how is the vascular status of the patient? How does the patient have his or her diabetes under control? The marker that we call the HbA1c, is it within normal limits? And I can go on and on and on. Obviously, there's an element of, liability, possibly. But what's truly unfortunate and mostly striking is the fact that, I know that this is not the first time you express your concern to me on our platform. Obviously, you and I both know this, but it really is a shame that individuals, human beings, right, need to wait 2-3 years to be seen by an orthopedic surgeon because the wait is that long. It's really hard to understand and really understand that. It's really, really difficult, right? Because I know that in the back of my mind, there's always a possibility of, like I said before, that there could be, serious ramifications. So why the ankle block? I'm not really sure, right? An ankle block, aside from, it's a relatively easy regional block, but I'm not really sure, right? Everyone has their own reason for their madness, so I'm not really sure. But now, looking away from your question here, no question, what we always do is obviously control infection is at the top of the list. Control infection, eliminate pain. We do see a lot of diabetic patients with these, like you like to call the parrot beak toenails, where they're so extremely dystrophic that they basically incurvate, right? They kind of just go into the skin. And yes, we do have the good fortune of having many podiatrists here in the United States, that if you can't get a hold of one, I'm sure you will find another that will probably take care of the problem. But it's really unfortunate. My heart goes out to you guys. I'm sure that your husband is not the only one with this problem. I'm sure there's a lot of people on this same boat as you guys. But it's very difficult and it's very sad to hear stories like this. One of the wonderful things about this platform is that I feel like I know a lot of you guys, right? Through your stories, through your emotional stories, and I've truly enjoyed this entire this entire journey, and I really appreciate your support, of course, and obviously your interaction with my goal in mind, which is to continue to educate the community and people all around the world. So I think I'll just leave it at this for now. Like always, we'll go ahead and continue this Q&A. And as all of the comments come in or questions, I'll definitely pick and choose as many as I can. And I will definitely post them again, so everyone can possibly relate to these questions and answers. So like always, thank you for watching. Either good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Thank you.